up. But for now, we get the drone pilot with us at Racer TV. That's not the drone. What, we have a camera and a helicopter?
Yeah, we have.
Wow. All right, Racer TV working harder than ever. Somebody had to hike all the way up there. Anyway, what we're showing you is the huge crowd that has gathered to watch some of the big names. That is, I saw that FAA sign. Yeah, no drones allowed here at Daytona. That includes even an amateur day. So the battle is on right now as we just completed 125C, and we're now on to 65, 10 to 11. So the crowd, pretty good in the infield grandstands to watch this action.
Well, riders out on the track right now, just to give you a heads up of who we can be looking for, taking wins yesterday in their qualifying races. We got Cade Johnson, the 177 from Hideaway, Texas. Yamaha back rider with those Alpine Stars boots and helmet.
Look at this battle, Rodney. This is unbelievable for the lead. Block passing each other. It's going to come down to this last corner of the first lap. Who's going inside? Who's going outside? They're trying to figure out the strategy. Here comes the slingshot move from the outside. Didn't work. Great racing, though, right now between Tyler Mollett. William McCure on the 411 had the lead. He's been pushed back to second, but look at McCure right here down to the inside. Going to try to take it back from Mollett. Austin Schaefer is third. Oh, they're bumping elbows. Literally came together in that corner. And somehow Mollett maintains the lead. So Mollett in the number 20 across the start stretch has got the spot. Watch out for McCure on the 411 trying to get him back.
Now I'm just checking down through the list right now, Jason, trying to see who we've got in this class. I didn't get here till late this morning, so we're in a situation where I'm trying to get my bearings straight. But, wow, these 65cc class riders out here looking through. We got riders from all over the place in this one. Saw a lot of 125C Florida riders, but we got all from all over the country. Texas, California, South Carolina, Georgia, several from Florida, Indiana, Ohio, Missouri, New Jersey. So a good cross-section, I think, of the nation whenever you look at this being one of those national-style events. Obviously, it's an AMA Majors event, the Ricky Carmichael Amateur Supercross, but this is the biggest Amateur Supercross I think that we're going to take note of, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no problem. It's Daytona, first of all, so that gives instant credibility. Plus, we've been running this now for 10 years. Tyler Mollett still controlling it over Austin Schaefer. Cade Johnson could be the man to watch. He's matched your lap times, but he's pretty far back in third. William McCure, he had the whole shot. He's been pushed back to fourth. And Kai Berge, fifth. Colt Golem Besky is sixth. Logan Mortberg, seventh. Manuel Dumais, eighth. Giancarlo Nicosia, ninth. And Luke Brown rounds out the top 10 as you're watching live on Racer TV. That's the battle for the lead. Austin Schaefer trying to close it down on your leader.
Not far out of that battle either. You got to keep an eye on Cade Johnson, the 177. Those guys, the top three within 2 seconds of each other, and that sounds like an awful lot, but whenever you see how quickly these kids can make up time, you'll see exactly what we're talking about. The 20 machine again of Cade Johnson down here on the far end of the track as they go behind now.
Oh, he's close to gap, Rodney. He's right there.
That's what I'm saying. You look at it, it's hard. Oh, a little bit almost crossed up and crashed across the top of that jump, but he gets keeps his momentum rolling forward. And little things like that, though that was nothing monumental, Jason, that cost a little bit of time for him right there. So a little bit was gained from the second place position rider of Cade Johnson on Tyler Mollett.
Didn't matter, though. He's still right there. And Mollett a little wide on the entrance to the corner, leaving the door open. Johnson trying to get him. Mollett holding him off, wheel to wheel, as they head to this big tabletop. Center of the track right here. Johnson trying to hug the insides. Couldn't quite get that rut that he wanted. So for the moment, Mollett holding on to the number one spot out of Port St. Lucie, Florida. Cade Johnson at a Hideaway, Texas. Well, he's trying to hide away right now. He does not want Mollett to know where he's going to launch an attack as we're down past the starting line. Here's a 180 left-hander. How are they going to play this?
Oh, it's getting tight. He's closing in. Look at that, showing him a wheel nearly as they made that turn. Some lap traffic, Jason, could definitely change the face of this race.
Across the start straight we go. Man, every time I think Cade Johnson has the line, it's going to make the move. Mollett holds him off.
Yeah, I'm there with you. I mean, he that backside coming across that finish line stretch there into this section over here, he really is able to make a lot of gains. But right here out of this turn, something about it, man. The 20 of Mollett, man, just puts the hammer down and stretches it out.
So it's the 20 of Mollett in white. He's your leader. Johnson on the blue Yamaha coming up on the 177, trying to get him. Mollett goes wide, has to negotiate the lap traffic. Johnson's got him right where he wants him again. The number 20 and the 177. That's your battle for the lead with the 36 of Austin Schaefer third, William Mercure fourth, and Kai Berge fifth.
Well, I don't know who's that on the 118 machine, but wow, looking good right now.
Well, he's got to get out of the way, though. And it just happened. Johnson lost the front end in that left-hander. He was trying to use that corner a couple laps in a row to make the pass, and it cost him. He goes down from the number 2 position. So the benefactor is Mollett.
Wow.
He's got a big lead now.
And right there, actually, that from that corner on is where Mollett seemed to have the advantage.
That's true.
It's kind of neat. But, yeah, I was looking there. I thought Max Catano, I thought, man, that kid's looking good over there as he's about ready to get lapped, and he is looking good. He's running 18th. I don't know what happened to him, but memory serves me correct. I've watched this kid race before out of Kissimmee, Florida, and he usually is a top 10 contender. So we've got some real deep talent here this week, so we know riders are really having to push hard to get those top positions.
Hey, I just want to mention we've added laps to a couple of classes, the A classes. We're going to go deep like a pro race here, as the white flag is now out in 65. 250A is going to now run 15 laps. Originally scheduled for 12, and Open Pro Sport, the same thing. 15 laps we're going to run instead of 12 for Open Pro Sport and 250A. So 15 laps. That is going to be awesome to get a real Supercross main event type running distance at an amateur Supercross event for them here on RacerTV.com. You're watching Mollett, your leader on the 20, now trying to close in on the championship. It's a main event Supercross style format. Look at Johnson on the 177. He's still coming back. He's back within sight. He can see the leader, but only 2 turns left.
Man, hard to believe that he got up quick and he made up a lot of time pretty fast. His kid is a real bruiser, no doubt. He is hungry to take wins out there, and I'm going to keep my eye on him when it comes as far as the amateur events throughout the course of the summer, because this might be a kid that might be making a blip on the radar that might be covering the radar whenever we get to Loretta Lynn's.
Well, as the checkered flag comes out, Tyler Mollett is going to take the victory on a white KTM, not a Husqvarna, listed on a KTM, but the bike is white plastic on it. He takes the victory, and he'll be beating David Iser down